In today's Clash Royale video, we're going to talk about the first official Clash Royale sneak peek for the new June update. As you guys can see in the background, it's all about the card evolution, and this might be one of the biggest updates ever in Clash Royale, or at least hopefully one of the most successful updates. Clash Royale is really hyping us up. They will release more sneak peeks, of course, in the next couple of weeks. So if you guys always want to be up to date about the new Clash Royale update, which is about card evolution, we will talk about more of that today. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to use critical mode to support me, and I would say let's jump into it and let's take a look what this could mean for the game. So basically, this is kind of sneak peek Supercell posted on Twitter there, which is like pretty easily explanation, or like really easily explained, I would say, because I mean it's just like this kind of graphic there. So it's all about card evolution, and also with like the lightning there in the back. So they're also saying June Clash Royale, so it's kind of official. This will be coming in June, and it's also really interesting because I mean currently it's the 10th of May, so this kind of means we still have like more than 20 days to go for the Clash Royale June update. So I firstly think, or like I think if you like ask me what is going to be the timeline for this Clash Royale update, I think it's going to come early in June, especially the card evolution thing. And what is card evolution all about? What does it mean? I think we know already a ton from all of the last sneak peek videos, from all of the Supercell, or like all the information Supercell gave to us over the last couple of months with level 15 and all that kind of puzzles they work together. Now card evolution will be most likely available with card level 15. I mean this kind of makes sense. We were always talking about, or Supercell also talked about level 15 coming into the game 1%. It will come in June, but they also said they will be like with some like star powers, or like a new way of playing Clash Royale similar to Champions. So what everybody's assuming is that this card evolution stuff is coming with the level 15 update, and you need to upgrade your cards to level 15 to unlock this card evolution things and get your cards a special ability in a way, like with upgrading them. I think this is kind of thing, and Clash Royale was posting this also with Clash Royale evolving. And I mean it's currently the 10th of May, so you should check out, like, of course, Clash Royale's YouTube channel. As I said, subscribe here. There will be a ton of more sneak peeks, most likely. This is what I would assume. I mean, it's really early. I personally think credit where credit is due. Really, honestly, I personally think it's really cool to give us like information early there and just be transparent about the Clash Royale update there, because we know level 15 is coming. It's not going to be cool. Nobody likes of us level 15. Or it's like somebody there in the comment section who likes level 15, but this is the thing, we still should maybe be positive about the card evolution. I don't know how 100% how it works. Might be also, I don't know, like unlockable, or like you can unlock it in a different way. But what everybody's assume is, right, you upgrade your cards level 15, you will be able to get it. But I don't know how it works on turning standard or something. This is going to be the question. So of course, there are like a ton of different things. So I can evolve my rocket and will do 6 times the damage. I'm sure that was the case. They would only let the rocket evolve by 2, 3 at most. So these are kind of the things, right? Like, how did this card evolution work? Is it just like simple like damage, or like does the card really does different stuff? I mean, an example, I don't know, if we got think like about card evolution, let's talk about the Inferno Tower example. Inferno Tower, I think, is like the easiest thing, maybe like out of Clash of Clans. We know Clash Royale likes to copy stuff out of Clash of Clans, just like multi-tag Inferno. Instead of like just focusing one tube, we can focus in different tubes. Would it be great? This is the question. Like, let's not think about level 15 at this point. Would you love to see that? You think this is gonna add something new to Clash Royale, which is great. It's similar to Champions back then, right? This is complete new gameplay. We always want new gameplay, but is this the way? Imagine you would have level 15 cards, Clash Royale, or like I would give you the money to upgrade your cards to level 15, and everybody would have this kind of cards. Would you like this, or would you not like this? Because I mean, the thing is, like with Champions also, I personally really like Champions at the first, but right now I just feel like they're a bit toxic to the game and they're just really too overpowered. This is the question: how will Supercell balance this evolution things? Because as Nate here said, also a great content creator, just do this like with 6 damage. It would be way too broken, right? It would be way too broken, and also the thing I was suggesting with the Inferno Tower would be also way too broken. So is it really a big difference to upgrade your cards from level 14 to 15? This is the main question, right? Because right now level 13 to 40 is already a huge difference, just because like based on troops which are dying from Fireball or not. But then having like a card doing like completely different stuff, like being a completely different card, separate card as they are right now, similar to Champions right now, which have like the ability. This is kind of the thing. Is it really too game breaking? And I hope really Supercell is gonna balance that. And of course, me as a content creator, which is working close to Supercell, I'm trying my best to make sure that, I know I can't tell them what they should do, but like giving my feedback there and just try hopefully to work with them together based on like everything I can to make this this card evolution stuff as balanced as it can be. So what I'm saying is like, thanks, I hate it. Also, I think I kind of want to take a look at like Drew and Max tweet, because they also tweet something. I think there's some really nice replies and some interesting replies from them especially. So Drew was basically just treating this here with a rocket. So I think like Supercell team knows kind of they need to hit the mark with this kind of update, right? This is kind of word I was missing in the last videos, like missing a mark. Clash Royale needs to hit the mark. And I mean, like, what do you guys think about the Clash Royale card evolution thing? We kind of didn't know the word for that. We were kind of like talking about like star, power, or something different, like from Brawl Stars. This is now called card evolution, so at least we have a word for that, which is important. But let me know what you guys think about it. What could it be? Is it just like, as like Nate said there, or do you have something else in mind? And what would you like to see out of that? Because we know it's coming, so of course there's one way we're saying we don't like it, but is there any way that you would like it? I would really love to see that, and I would read everything in comment on this video. So kind of like, I think Andy is like, if you guys don't know, Andy is like also managing at CL Intel stuff. He's like really into esports. He's just really patient about Clash Royale. Is saying, could we get a post which talks about what the objective of this update is before and after the update drops? So I think this is a really good point, right? Like just kind of getting behind the scenes and kind of getting why Supercell is doing stuff. This is always important. I was also talking about that. And what Drew is saying, yep, there will be plenty of info released before the update is released, and this is kind of the thing. And also I could think what I see why Supercell is kind of doing this stuff is its card evolution thing. If they're really doing this card evolution thing, as I said, we're just going to continue. As I said, I don't know what percent. We're just going to continue the thought process, like bringing card evolution with level 15. They're most likely not going to bring like card evolution for every single card at the start. So it might be just a thing with every new season. They kind of also rework the season pass, not in a great way, but they kind of reworked it. So it kind of means also maybe like a small teaser that they kind of also trying to bring like card evolution like with all the new seasons. So just bring us an update with like, I don't know, 10, 20, similar to, I would say, how are they called? The masteries, right? Also, they brought a mastery update, but they didn't bring like all the masteries at one point. They always like added them with updates, with new seasons. I think this is what also could do like Clash Royale, that they could also make maybe the new seasons, which is I kind of think lacking right now, more enjoyable, and also at the same time maybe like the balance changes also, because there will be more card balanced, because the evolution stuff also needs to be balanced. So this is kind of my thought process why Supercell is kind of doing this stuff. We can also take a look at Max tweet, but I think there's not really too many hints. So Supercell is really like just trying to focus on this card evolution thing. I mean, maybe you guys see something different there. I don't know if the lightning really means something, or just like really as a, I know, they just took it as a because it works really well in this type of announcement there. I know, maybe just means like something like a hint on the first card evolution cards like Lightning or Eastwood, I know. But this is kind of what my thoughts is, but I would say let's kind of take a look at Max speed also. And I think like I just want to mention it again, and like you guys most likely will say something different, but I kind of know like Supercell, they're not dumb, right? They have like a really successful company, and there's a reason why they're so successful, and like still so many people, even currently the game is on an all-time low, it feels like. There's still a reason so many players play the game, because the game concept is just so insane. And I think they kind of know they really need to hit this update, because they're not done, right? They also, I mean, at the same time, it feels like they're using this against us with like, they want to earn money and they want to get money out of the game. At the same time, it's also really benefiting us, because if the game is dead, they're not going to get money, and they're sad, and they're not going to continue with the game, and they have problems with that. So for sure, the one way is like just get money out of like all the special offers, making the pass more expensive and trying to get more money out of that. But at the end of it, there's like way less players, they won't get more money on that. So I don't really know if they get like more money right now than they did before the update, because I just feel like a ton of people don't buy the pass anymore, because it's also less worth it. So this kind of question. So I think like Supercell also, just like not really also the community standpoint, but also the business standpoint, they really want to have a successful update there, because they know so far it wasn't great, and I just hope like that the feedback from you guys and also from us, from the content creators, really worked out. So this is kind of what Max tweeted here. I mean, nothing really like so much, so that just people were asking for some stuff. But I think what I kind of saying is here, like usually like really nice guys. Like to be honest, we would have wanted to hear what is at the same time, cause after say last update, the community can't be hyped about waiting for the next update details. This kind of thing, right? Like I think like the community is like really like passive about that. I mean, card evolution, it sounds really great, but I think we're kind of negative way currently looking at the update, because our expectations, I mean, at one point they're like really high because we want something great or we need something great. At other point they're like really low because we got always disappointed in a kind of way. So I would say just kind of, I think like the most important thing I think, which is kind of important here, is separate this update from the last one. So I mean, it's like a really big task because the last update was really, really bad, but kind of taking this update or like a different look on this update than the last one, always like, instead of just saying like this update needs to be insane because the last update was good, I think like this won't really make you happy. So this is kind of what I can tell you already. I think I would say like putting the last update on the same level, or like trying to fix the last update with this update, I don't really think you're gonna get happy after like seeing this update. I don't know how the update will work, but this is kind of what I think. If these expectations are that high that you think, okay, this update needs to be an absolutely top tier update and needs to hit the mark, and it's also kind of fixing all the problems from last update, you won't be happy. This is what I assume, what I would personally assume. So I think the most important thing is kind of look forward. Yes, the last update was horrible. I still hope they're doing some some changes, as they already did, like which I did a video about like 2 days ago, or like 3 days ago, about the 2v2 stuff. Just check this out, kind of like a small stuff, like kind of quality of life changes they did there, which is like really good start. But I just hope this card evolution thing at all will be great, will be new content for us content creators, will be new great gameplay, and I just hope we all enjoy. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about the sneak peek. Is it the cool stuff? I just personally think sneak peeks at all like that early already cool, because it's kind of put us a, like, we can kind of hype it up a bit. Don't hype it up too much, but we kind of think about that. And I think it's cool as a community, especially on YouTube. So if you have any thought process, maybe you guys watch this already, let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think about that? Was it great? Is it bad? What do you guys think it is? Even because we don't know anything besides the word, it will be card evolution coming in the new June update, and I will be there. And I hope you guys will also be there on the channel. Subscribe.